show you guys. See the puddle of oil here. See that, guys? Okay guys, so we're gonna install new PCV valves on this X5 BMW today. We have a bunch of oil leaks going on under the intake manifold, so we're just gonna take it up. So if you're gonna take up your intake manifold, you're gonna make sure you have the PCV valve, because this one is rotting and stuff. It's gonna be breaking, you know what I mean? It's like 10,000 miles on it or something like that. So yeah, stay tuned to the end, guys, because it's leaking oil underneath the intake manifold and we want to see where it's coming from. All right, so let's go.
Yeah, it must be Monday.
Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start remove these things, unplug this master flow sensor wire here, back this out. We're gonna take this piece off. Go ahead and take these wires out here. You have a tie strap on here. We're gonna cut that, and remember to disconnect your battery terminal negative, because we're gonna remove this wire here, take it off here and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, remember that. All right, so I go ahead and disconnect this wire. This is a 12mm bolt over here. Back that out. Okay, now we're gonna try to unplug this from the ignition fuel injectors and stuff. Use like a screwdriver and pry those clips, pry this out like right here. This is very kind of hard to do this though, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? You have to loose this clip. It's kind of hard to do that, but just go through and you're not gonna take it all the way off, you're just gonna bring it to the side kinda. You know what I mean? Just pry them up to the side kinda, like so, you know. And then you're gonna pull that out and plug this wire. You can cut this piece out right now, because we're gonna replace that, so we're gonna use a cutter and cut this and kind of take it out. You can unplug it here still. Okay guys, so we just use pliers like this and squeeze the tab in here and take that up. You know what I mean? Spray some silicone spray on these things and they dry, you know what I mean? Alright, so now we have that up. We're gonna have more room under here. Okay, pull these bolts here. Go ahead and take this piece up with the fuel injectors. I just use a small screwdriver like this and fly these clips right here. Just put them to the side, you're not going to take them all the way up. You know what I mean? So now we can go ahead now and we're going to take out this fuel injector rail here. Okay, it's going to be easier. So there's some 10 bolts here. Let's back these out right along here, and then we can pull this up. You know what I mean? There is some clip around the back here. Fly these with a little small screwdriver. All right. Okay guys, so go ahead and disconnect this bolt from the shackle body. Just use a screwdriver, take those off. All right, should be 2 nuts on here, but this one didn't have any, and there was a bolt supposed to be here, didn't have it either. So we just pull this off to the side like this, and then we're gonna unplug the shackle body down here, fly that clip, and then we're gonna have to pull the bolts with the shackle body and take it out. But we're gonna take this piece out first. You know what I mean? There's two, I think a T50 or T40 somewhere there. Pull those and take that piece out and remove the shackle body and all that. You know what I mean? So now we're down here. There's a 16mm bolt all the way down there. You see my finger is pointed at. You have to back that out, that one down there, okay? But I'll take that out. I go ahead and pull all the nuts from here. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I think we're ready now to take this up. You know what I mean? Just make sure everything is unplugged from under here. Take this off. You know what I mean? Make sure there is nothing under there to hold it back. Take this out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and try to take it up, guys. No, it's kind of blurry, but don't take it up all the way as yet. Like, just take it up partway like this and look under here. Because we're gonna have some more stuff under here to unplug. You know what I mean? So just do that. Remember that. Don't just pull it up in the ear. You're gonna break stuff. You know what I mean? And you don't want to do that. So just do it like this. Okay, so now we have it over like this. Go ahead and take this hose off right here too. This is the real step-by-step video. And the next thing is the hose for the we go down to the oil dipstick tube. We're gonna disconnect it first from here. You know what I mean? Before you even try to take it up too. Squeeze it and disconnect. I already disconnected that a long time ago, but I forgot to show you guys. You know what I mean? So I think it's ready to come up now. Go ahead and take off the cover right here. And there's a bunch of oil leaks going on over here. Don't know if you can see that, but push my finger in here. You can see it's shining over here. See that? So there is so much oil leaks going on this car, man. It's crazy, yo. And I think you only have like 110,000 miles. Start leak oil all over. And it seems to me like they do the valve cover gasket, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't do it right. You know, I don't know what happened. Because this guy, he just purchased this car like maybe like a month ago or so. Yeah, but it's leaking oil down there real hard, like dripping on the ground. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to replace a bunch of gaskets because I see it's wet over here too. You see that? So we have to replace the valve cover gasket too also. I just called him. I want to show him everything before I try to do anything. See, they tape up this wire. So they put a bunch of tape on this wire here, the O2 sensor wire. Like they cut it and join it back. The both wires. Wow. That's crazy, yo. We're gonna have to replace the valve cover gasket. Okay guys, so pick up the valve cover gasket, auto zone. Pick up this from my home. This is for the intake. And this is the oil filter hosing gasket. Okay. Gonna replace the valve cover gasket because it's leaking like crazy. Alright. Oil filter hosing gasket. So we're gonna have to take out the fan and all that, take off the belt. I have to go take off the alternator and all that. This is a lot of work. Okay guys, so remove the fan shroud. You need a tool like this. I'm gonna put a link in the description for this, okay? Alright. Just pull it clockwise. Okay? This one clockwise. This one anti-clockwise. Alright. So that's it guys, I take it out. This fan is no good. See the blade break off right here. That one is bust. This one is crack off right, bust up right here too. Guy need a new one, new set of this, you know. Okay guys, so I'm removing the valve cover. Take out all the ignition coil already. Those are very easy. They're pretty easy. So, and next thing is there is a bunch of oil down in the spark plug hole, guys, because through the gasket is leaking. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you can go ahead and take this up. So they replaced the valve cover gasket. Seem like they didn't do it good. I don't know. It's kind of look new for real, this gasket here. They put so much silicone all over it and all that. You don't need to put so much silicone on these gaskets. It's just like the edge here. Just put a little bit of silicone here, right here, and that's it. And the four corner, you know. And this one is leaking too, so that's why the oil is going in the spark plug hole and all that. But we bought some new ones, so we're just gonna replace it. Some breaking and wash out the Go ahead and put in the gasket here. I mean, this one is easy, guys, to put in. Super easy. Just press it down like that. So I'll go ahead and put it back down. I would recommend replace these O-rings here too. We didn't get that with this kit here, so I'm just gonna use this for now. Okay guys, so new valve cover gasket installed. You know what I mean? put back all the ignition coil and all that, so that's not gonna be leaking no more. So now we're gonna work on the oil filter housing now. So we go ahead and take out this pulley here. Take off the belt, put that to the side. Okay guys, so go ahead, take this bolt out. Just mark where you take them from, because I think they are different sizes. Okay, there's another one under here to pull. Let's go ahead and pull that. Okay guys, so I go ahead and remove this bolt from the alternator, that long one, and then use the pry bar and pry it off, kinda, so it's loose right now. Okay, pull it back. All right, I remove the alternator, because you're gonna have to remove that. So now you can see more clearly oil leaks and stuff. You know what I mean? Because we have a bolt down here to pull, so you have to remove the alternator. One down here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Okay, so now I'm gonna start back out those bolts. Go ahead and pull this bolt here too, guys, 19mm. Okay. Okay, so before I go ahead and back those bolts out, we're gonna take off this oil filter cap right here. I think 36mm. Go ahead and pull that. Okay guys, so as you guys can see, I move it now. Use a tie strap and hold it back here. We're gonna use this pick tool and pick out the O-ring here, the gasket. But I'm gonna wash down the whole here with brake cleaner. Get rid of all that oil and stuff. Okay. The O-ring, it's tough. It was just breaking when I was taking it out.
It feels way better.
You see this one? Soft, right? Take it out. That feels soft and nice. Yeah, you see that? So this can seal the leak, you know what I mean? Okay guys, so I go ahead and catch all the nuts in here all the way. Now we're gonna go ahead and put on the injector rail and all that. Okay. Okay guys, so I put back everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and try to start it up. This gearbox is not seating properly though. Idling smooth guys. Smooth, smooth. Smooth. Okay guys, so that's it. Complete the job, you know what I mean? So like, share, subscribe guys if you find this video helpful. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.